Man United beaten at home by Fulham yesterday. Now, last week, Henry compared Dan Ashworth to Bruno Guimaraes, 2 weeks ago, and then I said to him that my mates thought it was a load of old nonsense. I'm starting a new feature now, what Sean's mates are saying this week to disagree with Henry Winter. So I had a text from an old pal called Richard Jackson, who says the current media excitement about Ratcliffe's recruitment of Ashworth, Brailsford, etc., is the biggest load of CRAP I've heard from the Fourth Estate since Palace were dubbed Team of the 80s. Absolute joke.
So that's the biggest mistake we've made in 40 years. I think we've had one or two
yeah,
others.
You've probably made a few more, to be fair.
Yeah, personally. I think that's... You look at the fact that Newcastle United are obviously incredibly disappointed they're losing Ashworth. You can see why...
bothered, though.
Oh, I think they are a little bit. I think they are a little bit. Well,
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, if you, behind the scenes, the impact that Ashworth
are you going to tell
me
if I knew Newcastle fans? Is that what you were about to say?
No, because I know you go on your virtual calls with them.
I'm telling you, they're not disappointed. Anyway.
And how good was Guimaraes yesterday?
Yeah.
He wasn't great.
No. Well, neither was Jim Ratcliffe's new Manchester United.
Fair point. That's why they need Ashworth.
I would suggest they probably need another striker as well, and a winger and a centre half.
And he can get them, and that's kind of his job.
Yes, but he hasn't particularly been great at it in Newcastle. Anyway, Man United lost. What did you make of them?
Well, how over-reliant they are on Rasmus Højlund. Luke Shaw, there are issues there. I mean, that's, from England's perspective as well. I mean, Ben Chilwell and Kieran Trippier, I guess, become their, 1 and 2 left back. Very disappointing. And I just think that Dave Brailsford was watching that, and he will see that the flaws. The flaws are obvious. It's people talk about ability. It's also character. It's about getting winners in there and past recruitment.
Dave Brailsford will be watching that and doing what about it?
No, because
getting them bicycles each.
No. Brailsford is the individual who will be recruiting Ashworth and other recruitment people, the experts who can come in and give him the sort of the technical detail. That's his role with Ineos. So you're being very patronising about Dave Brailsford, but he is the man who has gone in there. He's got the Ineos power. He's got the access to the funds. He will just recruit these people, and then they can address it. But you look at that squad; it's a bit like your squad. You need a good sporting director to fill these positions, working with the manager. I think in terms of Ten Hag, that was, they had a good run, and that was really disappointing. They clearly need another centre forward. Marcus Rashford has issues to address. Midfield, Kobe Mainoo is a fantastic prospect, but he's 18. They can't completely keep relying on him. So this whole squad needs doing too. One final thing on that: where are you on Mason Greenwood?
Well, I refer you to Riaz Al Samarai's column in the Mail on Sunday, and he says that Ratcliffe made a misstep when he was talking about Greenwood in the week. He says that whereas the club had previously given guidance that Greenwood would never play again for United, Ratcliffe was more ambiguous, and it felt like a misstep to an otherwise strong start.
Ratcliffe must go to enough games to know what opposing fans are going to be like. He must be aware of what press conferences will be like in terms of focus on Greenwood if he does come back. Greenwood sounds settled in Spain. He is playing. He's rebuilding his life. I think he should stay there. Maybe Ratcliffe was simply saying that because he didn't want to be drawn on a sensitive subject, but also if Manchester United are going to sell him, they don't want to be absolutely sort of running up the flagpole that they want him out of there.
I think if you've got a new regime like Ratcliffe's, I just don't think you have Greenwood as part of it personally.
Definitely don't.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.